nuclear nightmare worse than Fukushima could hit US because of ignored risks. The US has underestimated the risks to its nuclear safety, as a single nuclear fuel fire could lead to fallout much greater than Fukushima, according to a new study. Researchers slammed the Nuclear Regulatory Commission for ignoring the potential danger. If spent fuel at one of the dozens of US nuclear sites sets alight, it could dwarf the horrific consequences of the Fukushima accident. In Japan, researchers from Princeton University and the Union of Concerned Scientists warned in their study published in the May 26 issue of Science magazine. The disaster would lead to trillion-dollar consequences, as the hypothetical fire would result in contamination of an area larger than New Jersey and force mass relocations. The scientists simulated a nightmare scenario in their nuclear safety regulation in the post-Fukushima era article. Supposing that an imagined fuel fire broke out at the Peach Bottom nuclear power plant in Pennsylvania at the beginning of 2015, and taking into account the weather conditions at that time, they showed the devastating extent of potential contamination in the area. The accident would have led to the relocation of around 8 million people and would have cost $2 trillion in damages, according to Science Daily, citing the article. At first, it would mostly have affected a small part of Pennsylvania and Philadelphia, also touching on New York, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. However, within 3 months almost all the East Coast from South Carolina to Maine would have become contaminated to a varying extent, the scientists said, with radiation going deeper into the land later on. The researchers say that this frightening scenario can be avoided if spent fuel is not housed in the pools which are used at almost all U.S. nuclear plants to store and cool used radioactive material. Instead, it would be safer to transfer it to dry storage casks after it has cooled in pools for around 5 years, they say. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission, NRC, previously considered such measures, but decided they would be too costly. The study blames the NRC for downplaying the potential consequences and risking millions of Americans' lives to favor nuclear industries. The NRC has been pressured by the nuclear industry, directly and through Congress, to lowball the potential consequences of a fire because of concerns.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. If you like, donate to us, visit home on the page PayPal.